Hello, welcome to the climb to 1800. Now, it is no secret that over the past few days, ever since taking that one-day break, I have not been playing very good chess. So hopefully today we are going to turn that turn that tide around and not drop below 1600. Because if we lose today, we will drop below 1600, and I am hoping that doesn't happen. But even if we do, chess is a marathon, not a sprint, so it's okay. And also, I did play a game against a subscriber a few days ago. And if you want to see that game, it's not going to be on this channel, but I'll leave the link to their video in the description below. And we have found a 1780, so this doesn't bode well for us. Oh no, it's the Tartakower. It's the Tartakower. I know the Tartakower is something that I just have to know, but for some reason, I have such a bad record against it, and I don't know why. But I mean, I know the first few moves. I think that the last time I played against the Tartakower, I made the mistake of going here and here when I should have just targeted the h7 pawn straight away. So yeah, that is the main move. Then this is the main response. Then I think that I let him. I mean, he's probably going to castle now. But to be honest, I don't know this theory even a little bit. I know a lot. I know a fair amount of classical, or not classical theory. I know a fair amount of of theory in the classical. Not a lot, but a fair amount. But in this, no bueno. If he gives me a check, I just block with the knight, and I'm totally chilling. He doesn't have to though, but he does have to I can't speak. He does have to defend this pawn if he doesn't give me a check. And I'm going to probably end up developing my bishop to e3. Although sometimes bishop d2 is correct. I never know when is which, because it seems pretty arbitrary, to be honest, to me. But I know it's not. And yeah, if we lose this game, we are dropping below 1600, but not by very much. And again, marathon, not sprint. Hoping to get back on track and back on the climb. I missed so many easy tactics yesterday and the day before, and I don't intend to make the same mistake again today. I'm also going to start playing a lot slower, because if my almost 1800 level opponent is playing slower, it's probably a sign that I should too. And he gives me a check. And I mean, I can't speak even. I already mentioned what I would do against the check. Now, I think that the main move here is h5. But I could be totally wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if I was totally wrong. Yeah, I think that the idea is to play h5, then I castle, and then just once he gets to h4, I play h3. But again, I don't know. And we're going to have to deal with that. I want to join the chess club when I get to college. And I have a feeling that there are going to be some incredibly strong chess players. So I really want to get as high as I can in the next, I don't know what it is, 5 or 6 months. Because my school year doesn't start until like September, which is pretty crazy. I'm used to starting in August. I could be wrong, but that's what I've read online. And looks like opponent is just as unfamiliar with this position as we are, if not more. But eventually they do play it. Maybe they're just a bit distracted right now. I think I can castle, but I think that playing bishop e3 first is more correct. I'm just vaguely remembering something. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Yeah. After this position, though, I'm going to take a substantial amount of time on each move. Because this is kind of like, not a system, but basically a system that I play against the Tartakower, or that I should be playing against the Tartakower. Honestly, I probably should have played bishop d2. I don't know why I blitzed out bishop e3. That's a bit of an odd move for a few reasons. Mainly because I wanted to play h3 anyway, and I feel like that just gives me an excuse to do it even sooner. First, I do have this check, but that is the definition of a dopamine check. Doesn't do anything, and then after the king moves, I actually have to waste a tempo on my bishop anyway, so totally useless. Yeah, I'm just gonna play h3 honestly, because I wanted to play that anyway to stop this pawn from advancing. And I don't believe that giving up this bishop for this knight is going to be good for him in pretty much any lines, because this bishop is my light square bishop is pretty darn strong on its perch, its post. So I don't think that he can really afford to trade off his only defense on the light squares. But maybe he'll consider it, who knows. I've seen crazier things happen, for sure. And yeah, opponent is from Ukraine. Oh, it's interesting. Tom with a hyphen or a dash. I'm never sure what the difference is. Okay, he just drops back to d7. Perfectly reasonable. Do I want to castle long or short? I think that there are advantages and disadvantages to both. The big advantage, obviously, would be that I can start hurling my pawns at my opponent, which I always like. But the disadvantage, of course, is that he can do the same to me. Now, I've had good luck in positions where I have thrown my pawns at my opponent in the past few games. So I am considering doing that. Another move I'm considering is knight to g3, which would probably force this forward, and then I can attack it again here. But now that I'm looking at it, actually, I guess you could just play g6. But after g6, I think I can actually sack. Okay, I am going to do this. I'm going to do this. But then again, he could also literally just take here with his dark squared bishop. And then my pawns are a little bit doubled. But then I would just castle queenside, and I think that I'm actually totally fine there, except for the fact that that gives up a bishop. Crazy that I almost did that. Yeah, here takes is a blunder, because after I capture, my bishop is hanging. And I almost played that. I don't know what to say. Besides, glad that I double checked. Maybe the stronger move is knight to f4, but then he really can just push it forward and I can't really attack it again. And oh my god, I almost just blundered my piece a second time because this is pinned. Okay, you know what? Obviously I want to attack, so why not just castle queenside and start it? Wow, I just contemplated two perfect ways to blunder my pieces and almost played both of them. That is something else. After I play rook e1, though, then I can contemplate playing knight g3, because that would leave the bishop with a defender. Okay, he already starts his attack. Makes complete sense. Makes complete sense. Okay. I think I'm just going to play rook e1 because I was considering it anyway. I'm not really afraid of this move because I think that I have adequate defense on the queen side. And then I'm probably going to play knight g3, try to get my knight into the action a little bit, and then if takes, then this bishop is defended after all. And if he ever plays g6, I really think that I will sack it. Because there is no way that I don't at least have a draw there. No chance. But obviously I'll calculate it if that ever does become an option. I'm not just going to thrust into the unknown. Okay, he plays it. I'm not afraid still. I'm just going to play my move. Why am I playing so quickly? I swear I'm not playing bullet chess in my free time. Okay. He does play h4, but I think that this move is very strong now. This is hanging, and this is also hanging, so he's going to have to choose which one to protect, and instead, obviously, he can just give me that. If he plays this, which I don't think he will, obviously I'll still be sacking. I don't think he'll do that. I do have to start considering the dangers of this pawn storm though, because it is looking more and more menacing, if I'm being honest. And pretty soon it will be impossible to ignore. Yeah. In fact, I'm actually already afraid of a4 in this position. But instead of that, he brings his knight into the fold. I don't really see a natural place. I guess he wants to go to b6. And then probably head here, which makes sense. I won't lie. If I give this check, do I have any follow-ups? I don't think I do. I would love to get my rooks into the game. My piece is over on the queen side. If I play like this and this, do I have an attack? I don't think I do. If I play this, captures, then I definitely have an attack. Here, but no, I don't, because then captures. Then I can go here, but I don't see any follow-up. I could actually gambit a pawn. If I play g4, en passant, takes, bishop captures, I can attack it with my rook, and then have a pretty darn strong line of attack if I do say so myself. But at the same time, is that necessary? I'm not sure that it is. I could also just take there, and then queen recaptures. But I don't see the benefit in that. This is a little bit loose, so maybe I can eye up some tactics on it in the future. But yeah, the annoying thing is that this bishop is covering the g3 square. So maybe I even play rook g1 to prepare g3. In fact, I think that I will. Yeah, I'm going to play it. I'm going to have to worry about this pawn push, though. I don't think I have too much concern just yet. But every move that I'm saying that I'm a little bit less certain. Yeah, every move I'm saying that I'm less certain and less certain. And pretty soon it will become a big issue. Because my attack isn't coming. Yeah, he played the move I thought he was going to play. So obviously he's heading in here. The question I have is, can I just stop him by playing b3 myself? Or do I even need to stop him? I think that the answer is I do need to stop him. But the method of doing that might be different than I imagined before. Wait a minute, if I push this, then he just goes there, I guess. But then I take... Wait a minute, if I push this pawn... No, what am I talking about? He can just capture. What am I talking about? I didn't say that, I swear. Yeah, I might have to play b3, but after b3 he has a4, which is a massive issue, and that really weakens my dark squares. Yeah, I think I'm getting outplayed here a little bit, probably. But even after the knight is in here, I can kind of kick it out. And then if he trades, I'm actually kind of chilling with that. Also don't need to trade. I could just move my bishop back. But even, actually, I guess that would still be a trade, so forget I said that. You know what? You only do live once. However, after this captures, yeah, no, then he can't do that. Let's just play it. You only live once. Yeah. Yeah, that's a big issue, actually. And then if I move my bishop, I think he's just going to trade the rooks. I guess I can move my bishop here. And then after the bishop capture, I'm actually fine with that because it opens up some lines on his king. And it looks like his bishop is a lot stronger than mine. He doesn't have any forks or anything. So I do think I'm going to go for it. And somehow I'm lower on time now versus being higher just a few moves ago. Although, after this trade, he actually does have this outpost, but then I can remove it pretty easily, I suppose, so maybe not. And then after I remove it, I might be able to swing over here, so who knows. Okay, this queen is coming in. Takes, queen takes. Takes. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything crazy. What if I slide my queen over here? No, then he just takes here first, and then I have to recapture, and then takes. Oh, and the problem is that this capture comes with check. You know, I'm actually kind of okay with trading the queens here. The only problem is that my king is on a dark square, which is pretty exposed to the dark square diagonals. Now, this is a tough one. I probably could trade and then play bishop here. Yeah, that's probably best. Here, captures, move this back. Oh no, with any trades and wins, g3 is the big issue. Because after takes, this is hanging, so I probably have to push it first and then play here. Yeah, this is complicated. Oh, he actually might even recapture with the knight now that I'm looking at it. But I would be less, but I think that he'll probably take with the queen because it looks more natural. And I am happy that we're holding our own, I think, at least, against the 1780. Yeah, okay, he takes with the queen. Now, here. Wait a minute. No, there are no tactics. Let's see. Takes. And I'm noticing that he's a little bit stuck on the back rank. After I go here, though, the problem again is that he can take, then take. So that definitely doesn't work. Guess I could play here, targeting this pawn. But I don't see the reasoning behind it. A very natural move is probably just to play G4. The only problem is that opens up the dark squared checks, which I really don't like. Yeah, I really don't like that. If I take here first, then I can play this, actually. Yeah, I think that's the best course of action. Is taking, then playing bishop d4. Then the g3 pawn is defended, and I'm just gonna have to fight during an equal endgame. I think I can't expect any advantage from this position. Yeah, and now we just follow through on the plan. And if he lets me trade this knight, I'm just gonna do it. Probably. Oh, I missed rook to e3 though, which might be annoying. Because then he's double attacking here, but I guess I could just capture here first and then find some mechanism of defense of this pawn, which I'm sure there is. Yeah, so it could be like rook e3. Okay, so but he doesn't give up the knight, which I think makes more sense for him. Now, how do I actually convert this? I don't know why I said convert is fully equal. Okay, I think that the first order of business is to get my queen onto a better square. And I do believe that it's better on d3. I mean on d2 because it's covering the dark squared weaknesses and covering rook e3. The only worry I have is that he actually does still have a bit of a pawn attack. Which is pretty frustrating after all this work. No, but this has got to be the right move. It really has to be. Because it's a much more active place for the queen. It really wasn't doing anything because this check was never going to really amount to much. And I'm not afraid of this push because I can just push c4. And then I'm threatening fork and more. Yeah, but for one, it blocks off any dark squared check ideas. It is more active and just all around better. Okay. What's the idea there? I suppose that the idea there is to come into e3, which I would actually probably have to capture with because otherwise he takes my rook. I think that was a good move by him, by the way. I think that was a very good move. Yeah, I really would like to stop him from coming to e3, but I'm not sure I can. Ooh, yeah, that was good. Here. Yeah, the problem is that rook e1 doesn't work right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about this for a moment because I really don't know what I'm going to play. Because here, oh wait a minute, what am I talking about? After queen e3, I can just capture, and then captures, and I just kick him back out. So I really don't have anything to worry about because this pawn is fully defended anyway. Yeah. In fact, I think that I'm probably. Oh no, where am I? Oh, I almost missed that he was attacking the a2 pawn. Yeah, I almost fully missed that. I think that defending it with probably b3 is best. Most likely because I don't want to really take my king out too far the action. Yeah, I'd rather play this move because it also restricts his knight from coming in any funny ways. So I am just going to play that. Yeah, wow, I almost missed that my a2 pawn was hanging. That was a bit sneaky. Or not even sneaky. Just a very easy thing to see that I almost missed. Okay, but it looks like we are in a pretty darn equal position, if I do say so myself. And I do. Next order of business is probably to find some way to trade down to a draw, because I don't think that this is winning for either of us. But I'm not going to offer a draw just yet, because I know that he'll, for one, reject it, and for two, what does that mean? And secondly, I don't like draws, so I have no reason to do that under any circumstances right now. And we'll try to just outplay my opponent in an endgame. However, we are obviously not the favorite, given the 181 point gap. Thankfully, though, we are making our opponent think. And I feel like we're both playing this game pretty well, actually. Next order of business might be king d1 plus rook e1, forcing the rook trade at least, or the queen trade even. Because I think that endgames right now would probably benefit me because my pawn structure is better and I have the bishop. And I also have the pawn majority on the side without a worse pawn structure. Yeah, like my pawn majority is a fully intact structure. His majority side is a bit messed up. So I think that any endgame right now is slightly better for me. Oh, I fully missed that this pawn is hanging too. Oops. Okay, well, even if this pawn is hanging, I don't think that there was any way for me to defend both of these at the same time. Yeah, I just got forked. Okay, yeah, I mean, I fully missed that. I don't know how he hasn't captured it yet, though. Maybe he's just making me wait in pain. Or maybe he's double checking for any tactics. But nope, he does play it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I missed that, of course. Dang. Okay. Okay. This is not over. It's not over. It's never over until it's over. Looking for any sacks that might work. None do. Looking for really any plans to get this pawn promoted. I'm thinking maybe I have to just start pushing. Like, go c4 straight away. Even if it does give me a weakness on a2. But I also don't want to just rush. But I think that c4 is a completely reasonable move because it also loosens his a5 pawn. So I'm just going to play it. And hope for the best. Okay, he shuts it down, but I'm not sure that's the best move because now don't I push c5? I think that now I push c5. I have to play it a little bit quicker than normal because... Oh no, then he shuts me down with this. But then I play bishop c4 and it isn't fully clear anymore. Yeah, okay. Here, then knight to d5, then bishop c4. And I'm just going to trade and try to push this pawn. Problem is after bishop d5, he has rook here. But no, he doesn't actually have that because then takes. So yeah, okay, bishop c4 is the move. Oh no, but he can put his knight there. He didn't have to put his rook there. So after knight to e3, I'm not totally sure what to do. Oh wait, knight e3 would maybe be a blunder after rook e1, but then again, no, because then he just takes the pawn. And he has enough defense on it. Yeah, this is getting a little bit tricky. Yeah, my brain is beginning to hurt. Obviously, we are losing by a little bit right now, but not by too much. I am worried about 93. Although I would probably play d6 and then takes. No, because then he can play... Oh, gosh. Tactics. Tactics happen a lot in endgames. Like, even equally so to middle games, I feel like sometimes. It's like tactics are not solely in middle game. Oh. Yeah, I missed that too. I missed that. I'm missing a lot of moves. But I feel like I can kind of loosen his pawn structure anyway. Yeah, I missed that completely. It's a very strong square for his knight, but here captures. The problem is that he actually has rook to here. But no, he doesn't, because then I come in with this check and I win his rook. Yeah, so d5 captures, rook d8, check, takes, and I win his rook. So that doesn't actually work for him. So after captures. Oh, then does he have queen here? No, because I don't think he does. Wait, here takes, queen here. No, then I can just defend it adequately. So I'm actually totally fine there. Yeah. And this doesn't work because I have adequate defense on the square. Oh, but I wouldn't after this capture. Yet another miss by me. Yet another miss by me. After this capture, I can't recapture. Because captures, he has knight e2, which I fully missed as well. Ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I'm playing so badly. Yet again. He does have the opportunity to make the mistake of taking with the knight, though. But I don't think that he will. He's been playing very well so far. Yeah, that's so annoying. I fully missed the forking idea. Or, I mean, I kind of missed it. The bigger issue is that yeah, he does take. Of course, he finds the takes. Bigger, yeah, so after takes, he has his fork. Of course he does. I don't even know what to do. Wait a minute, do I have a drawing mechanism? If I play rook here, takes, then takes, check. No, I don't. I thought I might have a perpetual, but not so lucky. Wait, no, that wasn't the idea. The idea was here, forks, here, here, captures. No, I have nothing. Yeah, I have nothing. Yeah, this is, once again, a fully losing position that I've put myself into. Okay, here, check, here. Takes. Yeah, it's so freaking annoying. Here, captures. Here. Nope, nothing. I can't even keep an eye on this pawn. I'm gonna have to go like up to here or something. Or down to here. I guess here is probably the best move, so I'm just gonna play it. Attacking his queen. I've realized that I've lost yet another pawn, so I've just given up hope of getting it back. And oh, he can actually force a queen trade, which I also missed. Wow. This is just a story of miss and miss and miss and miss. But sometimes that's how it is when you get outplayed. Yeah, this isn't really like a tactical. I mean, I'm sure I did miss tactics, but this game is more of like a slow burn of mistakes. Okay. Well, what's his idea? Oh, his idea is just to give me a straight up checkmate instantly. But I don't have to let him. Instead, I can play here. Wait, does he have... Okay, okay, now he does force the queen trade. And, okay, I have 1 minute, so simplifications are actually fine with me. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to play for some tricks now, which I know isn't great, but it's what I have to do sometimes. I'm probably gonna lose this pawn as well, so I'm gonna play rook here with the idea of giving this check, but he can just stop me. And also that move was a bit also just to buy me time. And to stop him from trading by force. Because if I didn't move my rook, he could have played here, forced the trade. Then just been a full 2 pawns up and a rook endgame. Oh. Of course I blundered that as well. Okay, but I can play here. Okay. Now, I mean, I have nothing besides this that's any better. Interestingly, he can actually go there too, but he doesn't. It's not even a dark sword bishop, so I can't even threaten any mates or anything. If I go here, he just gives me this check. So I have to go back over here. Oh, but he can still give me this check and force the... No, he can move his rook. I can't even speak anymore. Okay. Let's see. Here? Actually, no, because I was going to say here, then maybe give some checking ideas, but even that doesn't work. Now you just go... Wait a minute, that's a blunder. Oops. Okay, well, I'll take it. I will take it. I mean, we're at an all-time high now, but I don't deserve it. I mean, oh my god, he lost 40 points from that game. Wow, I almost feel bad, actually. I mean, obviously, 2 moves ago, I was dead lost, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see the game review. Wow. Okay, you know what? That's why you don't resign. Sometimes that can happen. Okay, I mean, I guess it wasn't... Yeah, I mean, I was fully dead lost. He actually played better than me until the very end, obviously. I thought this was a decent game. If he stopped analyzing here, it probably was a decent game. But after that, I just made mistake after mistake. Let's see what happened, though. I mean, yay, we won, but at what cost? Our morals? Let's see. Yeah, all this is fine. Yeah, all this is fine. Yeah, and H3 is the correct response. Or long castling, but I like H3, they're better. Okay, so I actually did have a pretty sizable advantage if I've just found rook to G... Oh, rook to G1 because I wanted to push this pawn. So I guess I just had to get the ball rolling a little bit faster. Okay, that actually does make sense. Okay, so yeah, just piece development, looking to push pawns. I get it. And then he misses... Yeah, he misses just natural development, which is fine by me. Oh. Okay, it really... Okay, wait, it wants me to sack a pawn? Because after this... Isn't that just a free pawn? But I guess... Oh, I guess I'm giving up a pawn for activity, and here I'm completely winning. Wow. Okay, so I missed... I actually feel like I might have seen a game like this before where it wants me to push g5 to sack the pawn, and then it's actually a little bit poisoned because obviously if they take, I'm winning because I open up the lines of my rook. So instead he has to play like h4 to shut me down a little bit, and then I still try to start pushing this pawn. Okay, so that's an interesting idea that I didn't know about, but in the future I will know about it. He should have just taken me, yeah. By the way, if he takes me, don't I? No, because this bishop is defended now. So never mind. That was why I moved rook e1. Okay, right idea, just wrong direction. Then take. Okay, looks like I did not play this as well as I thought I did, even up until this point. Should have just offered a rook trade, accepted that the game was fully equal. Or I guess should have been fully equal, maybe. Okay, then... All this is fine. Yeah, as I suspected, I wasn't lost here, but I definitely didn't feel like... I definitely felt like I was a little bit worse. Barely, though. And takes was a mistake. What else did I even have, though? Like... Okay, I'd be lying if I said that I understood that move. I guess it's just getting the queen more active and defending this bishop. And also getting eyes on the... Oh, I get it, actually. It's to get eyes on the g3 pawn so that after takes, this isn't hanging. Yeah, that actually makes sense. I had the same idea, but I missed... Yeah, queen e6, because now he's just forking me and I didn't notice it. Okay. Yet again, I should have played queen f2, but I missed it again. h4. Oh, yeah. I wanted me to push h4 so that after this fork, it's not actually a fork because there's no pawn on h3 anymore. Makes sense, but I missed that. Then he does fork my pawns, and I should have defended it by just moving my king. Okay, fair enough. I guess that I created a bit more of a weakness. And wow, yeah, just bad moves all around. Should have played this, but then he just trades. Oops, and he's just up material. But I guess he's only up one pawn, and his pawns are kind of doubled, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so I had to accept being a little bit worse, and I didn't. I made yet another mistake. Should have just made my queen more active, put it in a better position, threaten d5 now, because that now comes with an attack on this knight. So d5 would have been more of a threat if I had played queen to f2 first. Interestingly, I did actually see knight d5, but I didn't react to it as well as I should have. I should have reacted to it by playing queen f2 first. And yeah, obviously I'm just fully lost here. He wants me to try to dislodge his knight, but he doesn't even have to take. Whoa, yeah. This is just not looking great for me. And then this all happens, trades. I play rook h1. I knew it wasn't the most accurate. I was playing hope chess, but can he just take there? Oh no, because then here. I guess I'm not fully lost there, but anyway, I play rook h1, a bit of hope. He takes. I should have gone up here. Why? Because then he just goes back. Oh, but then I want to start an attack here. Then if he defends it, then I guess that it's a bit locked down, but I'm still lost there. But instead, this all happens, and then I give him a check, and then he moves, and I move back. I don't know why it wanted me to go here, by the way, because I feel like this is a strong move in that position. Even after this rook check, he just moves up. Yeah, but anyway, my move was fine, and then he just blunders. I don't know what to say about that. I guess this just goes to show that 1750s, 80s, 40s, whatever you want to call them now, blunder too. So we're all human. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. It's weird because I know that I'm at my peak rating, but I also feel like I'm playing worse than I did last week. But you know what? Sometimes that's just how it goes. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye.